wash. And so simple that I wanted to show you the process of it as well, and I needed some at home, so I thought I would kill two birds with one stone and show you how to do it. So part of the thing that I talked about in our DIY intro workshop today was DIY doesn't have to be hard. It's actually really quick, and when you start to learn how to do it, you're going to find that there's more things that you can DIY as well. So get yourself a foaming bottle. So you can get, this is a 375ml one, we've got 200ml ones, we've also got the ceramic ones, which we've got more of those coming. Probably don't want to use a ceramic one for a body wash though, and these are the plastic ones, which are really good for in your bathroom, so they're not going to have glass shattering everywhere in the bathroom. So if you have a label, put your label on before you start as a little tip, because you want your bottle to be having no, what's it called, oil or anything on it. Haven't had much sleep, and that was a fun workshop to do as well. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to grab my Castile soap that I didn't have. Get out Castile soap. A lot of these ingredients you'll probably have at home if you've started DIYing, or you just, like, they're things that you'll probably have around your house. So we've got half a cup of, make sure I'm doing the right thing, half a cup of your Castile soap. Now you could make this body wash the same as I've shown you with hand washes. You can literally just use Castile soap and water if you want it foaming. You can just use your Castile soap, but you'll end up, see, that's why you put your label on first, because it goes all over your bottle. You'll end up using a lot more of your Castile soap than you need to, so you'll actually save a lot of money making it into a foaming one instead. And sometimes you can just add a little bit more. So we've got our Castile soap in here. I'm then going to put a carrier oil in. So the reason we do this is optional as well, is it just adds a little bit more of a moisturizing effect to the soap that you're making. So I'm probably going to end up just, this is a tablespoon, yes. So you don't have to do this. You also don't have to use coconut oil. You could use any kind of oil that you wanted to use. If you want to go really luxurious, you could maybe even use argan oil. Well, that'd be a spectacularly luxurious body wash. Now, this is also another optional extra that you can add in here. You don't need to add this in, but if you want, when you're making your foam, if you want it to have a bit more texture to it, like a little bit firmer, you can add some glycerin into here. So this one is a trial it and see whether you like it or not. You can get away with just, like I said, your Castile soap and water. So I'm going to put 2 tablespoons in here because we've got a bigger bottle. You could do 2 up to 4, but kind of work around what works best for you and what you like with the consistency. So I don't know whether you can see this when I put it in. It's really thick, so it gives it kind of that the stiffness to the foam when you're making it. So I'm going to put 2 of those in. So you don't have to use this at all, but if you are wanting a more luxurious type one, do that. Now, the tip I'm also going to give you is, so far I've got about up to here with my Castile, my FCO, my glycerin, etc. So it's about 1/3 of the way up here. I'm not going to put my essential oils in until I've put my water in, because I also have to fit my little foaming pump in. And if I have too much of the water in there, and I sit my foamer on there, my oils will be at the top and they'll disperse over the side and we'll lose them. So I'm going to fill up with my water first and leave room for the foaming pump. So I'm using cool boiled water because it's going to kill some of the bacteria that's in the water there. And when I've filled it up, I've left it about 1 centimetre or so down here. And then I'm going to put my essential oils in. So we've got, I'm choosing a combination of wild orange, lavender and peppermint. So you can do 15 to 20 drops in here. I'm going to do 5 drops of each. So I've got wild orange. So I'm going to put a little bit extra in there because I really like wild orange. So wild orange is, like any citrus oils, are going to help you feel a bit more happy, invigorated, excited about the day, good way to start the day. I'm going to put some peppermint in. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will be very invigorating. You'll kind of feel that. You get a tingly sensation. It's invigorating. It's going to awaken you at the start of the day. So if you're wanting to make one for a nighttime one, maybe don't put peppermint in there. If you've got kids and you use, they have an evening shower or bath and you want to use that, maybe don't put your peppermint in there. But some people find peppermint really calming. And then I'm going to put some lavender in as well. So it's a good idea to start off your day with something that is calming, uplifting, invigorating. So you kind of got a little bit of everything going in here. Pop your lid in. If you've still got a lot of extra space here, you can always fill it up with a bit more water, but you don't have to. And then you need to give it a shake because you'll have your glycerin will be all at the bottom. It's going to mix it around. And then we should have, if it all works, a really nice foaming body wash, and it's got more of a silky feel to it than when I just make my hand wash, which doesn't have the glycerin in there. So even with my hand wash, I'll put in a little bit of a carrier oil because it does give a bit more of a moisturizing effect to it. You don't have to keep things simple. If you don't have to go all out and make a fancy thing DIY. If you want to, after you've kind of done a simpler option, go for it, but make sure you master things. Oh, that smells really good. Make sure you've mastered the basic things and then move on so that you're following through with some success first rather than being disappointed because it didn't work out the way you wanted to. So that is a body wash that will take a minute to make with really cheap ingredients you've probably got around your house, with all other types of recipes that you can make that you can use all of these things in. So go and make yourself a foaming hand wash, or sorry, it was a body wash today. Go and make that, and this will actually make it easier for you to clean your bathroom too. You won't, your shower, you generally won't get as much soap scum build up. So hope that has inspired you for making a simple DIY recipe. See ya.